Coronado Beach Publishing, LLC. Just remain standing. And counsel appearing for the debtor.
A.B. Mish Fisher Cross on behalf of Coronado.
Any creditors who wish to appear in the case?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Barbara Crosby. My name's Barbara Crosby.
Okay, your name?
Attorney Jason Ponder.
H-O-N-O-R?
P-O-N-D-E-R.
Or Ponder, I'm sorry. And if you'd like, you can come up here and sit at the table so we can get you on record. And you represent Barbara
Crosby.
Okay.
C-R-O-S-B-Y.
All right, good. And your name then?
Michelle Lott.
Michelle Lott. And do you have a driver's license
I do.
so I can identify you? Were you a stockholder in the company?
I am the managing member.
Okay. Did you own any of the stock in the LLC?
Yes.
You did. How much did you own?
59.5%.
Okay. And you were the managing member, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, please be seated. Okay, and you are going to testify on behalf of the corporation here at the meeting of creditors,
yes,
correct?
Sir.
Okay, good. And for the record, I have identified Ms. Lott and she has stated she's the managing member and majority owner of the stock of the corporation. Okay, Ms. Lott, what is the proper mailing address for the corporation?
2112 South Riverside Drive, Edgewater, Florida 32141.
Okay, and then the business, is that the business's physical address or is that your personal address?
That's the business physical address also.
Okay, are you picking up mail at that address any longer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if the court or any creditors send documents related to the case, they will reach you at that mailing address?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And tell me, what was the business? What kind of business was it?
We ran the local newspaper in New Smyrna Beach.
Okay. Okay, and then I think that I sent you a letter, Ms. Cross, about the case with regard to amending to notify creditors of who they were dealing with. Did you file that amendment to add the DBA names?
I think we did. Yes.
And
we
which
did.
DBA names did you add?
We had American. Okay.
The Observer.
The Observer was one
yes,
of the DBAs?
yes.
That
we
was
did
it.
that.
Yes, that was the only DBA.
What about Breeze?
No, sir. Those are no longer.
Oh, here we did.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And then Edge?
It's no longer in publication.
Okay, those were older businesses?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And they weren't active in the last year?
Correct.
Okay, that's a fair statement. So the Observer was the local newspaper in New Smyrna Beach?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what has happened to the business?
We have had to close due to lack of advertising and subscribers.
Okay. And when did the business cease operation?
We ceased print in November of 2011.
Okay. And how long had you run the business?
Since 3.5 years.
Okay. Did you buy it or did you start it?
I bought it.
Okay. And how much did you pay for it when you bought it?
$12,000.
Okay. And it had been in business for a while before that?
Since 1913.
Oh, okay. All right. And the reason I asked for the DBA names is we got many phone calls from people who had no idea who Coronado Beach Publishing was.
Mm-hmm.
They did know the name of the Observer, and we just had to be fair to creditors so that they know who's filed bankruptcy. Okay, good. Now, did the business lease its location at Riverside?
No, sir, that's actually my home.
That's your home, okay.
She's surrendering. Yeah,
Okay.
she's surrendering that
And-
too.
But you're still there physically?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it didn't own any real estate. Did the business, it had a bank account with Regions Bank. When you filed the bankruptcy, you said that there was about $490 in the bank.
Yes, sir.
Is that
There's
right? Okay. Did the, no audio or video equipment or computer equipment were owned by the business?
there is computer equipment.
Okay, and I think, let's just make sure, because it's probably listed under equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there was the copyrights or the trademark names for the Observer that you valued at about $3,000. How did you come up with that value?
We have an interested party who would like to carry on the online version.
Okay, so they would like to. Have they made an offer to purchase the names?
They've expressed interest to purchase the names and the online version for that amount.
Okay. All right, and do you have that name, and how can I get in touch with them?
Do you have their name?
I don't.
Okay, here's what I'd like you to do.
Yes, sir. My husband might.
That's all right. You can send it to me after this
Do you
meeting.
have it? Okay, he's got it.
You valued the office equipment, furniture, and supplies, which included some servers, printers, scanners, computer table, digital cameras, etc., numerous other printers and software, etc., at about $4,165. How did you come up with that value?
Everything was either purchased 3.5 years ago, the newer items.
Right.
The rest was what we inherited from the old Observer, and it was pretty much obsolete.
Okay, so have you had an offer to purchase the equipment for that price?
No, sir.
That was just your estimate of what?
Yes, sir.
Now, the potential buyer, have they offered to purchase the equipment?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Where is the equipment located now?
Some is at my home, and we have a storage facility.
Okay. And so you have access to the storage
Yes, sir.
facility? Are you paying the
Yes,
monthly
sir.
rent on it? Okay. All right. So if my auctioneer got in contact with you, he could come and pick it up?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this is a good listing of everything that you own?
Yes,
What
sir.
was included in the bankruptcy
Yes, sir.
schedules, et cetera? It looks pretty detailed.
Mhm.
Okay. And what's your phone number? What's the best way to reach you?
386-402-5313.
402-5313. Now, the business, there were some accounts receivable listed, and what's the status of collection?
I believe that there may be about $1,500 left uncollected. Money is trickling in, but some of these are very old receivables.
How much are older than 90 days? Do you know?
They're all older than 90 days.
Okay. And were they notified of the bankruptcy?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Okay.